So, um, as I was sleeping last night, I kept on waking up to Twitter notifications. I don't know. Maybe I should mute those when I sleep, but then again, I won't get like top news. It was coming out that a lot of notifications, and of course, I'll put everything down in the description below for you guys to look at. Um, there was different information. There was information coming out that maybe Paul Pogba um, is since he's a Zidane guy, he comes to Madrid because he's not happy at Manchester. But a lot of teams are vying for that guy's services. Also, the owner or the president of Paris Saint Germain, um, trying to keep Kylian Mbappe at PSG, but Kylian Mbappe is not really having any of it. So here's my take on those guys, coming to Madrid. Of course, I did talk about, of course, Eduardo Camavinga, Savasley coming to Madrid, um, and potentially in the summer. And right now, Eduardo Camavinga is the most, almost at 100% coming because, everyone is pushing this guy to come to Madrid. Um, so Kylian Mbappe, is another guy who a lot of, Neymar, his agent, is trying, they're all nudging him towards coming to Madrid. So those are the two players that most likely, I want to say 60% guaranteed that they come to Madrid, but you never know. That's why I say 60%. Or maybe 50-50 to 60%, it's a lockdown that those guys are coming to Madrid. Salvasley, he is a Zidane guy, so who knows? Who knows? Paul Pogba is another Zidane guy. So the question is, does Paul Pogba come to Madrid because he's a Zidane guy? Look, I said earlier that maybe Real Madrid doesn't need a Paul Pogba, but this is before Federico Valverde gets hurt. So now knowing that in the pinch that Real Madrid is in now, with a whole bunch of players going down with injuries, we got Fede Valverde. Their midfield is getting older. And I know that Paul Pogba isn't the youngest guy in the world. I think he's like 27, 28 in that range. If it was maybe a few years ago, I would say, yeah, get Paul Pogba. But now, this guy's coming up in age, and he hasn't been playing like the player that he once was for Manchester United. He is not playing good at Manchester United at all, is what I'm hearing. He plays well enough in France for the French international team, but not playing enough for Manchester United. So that's what I'm afraid of. If Real Madrid goes out and signs a guy like Paul Pogba, is he gonna be a guy that will give his 100%? We already went through this experiment with Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, um, you know, played well enough at Tottenham Hotspur when he was 20, like 21, 20, before Real Madrid signed him at 24 years old. Played well enough the first 2 or 3 years that, he was here, but just wasn't getting it. And from what I understand, I don't keep up with, Premier League matchups. So anyone who watches the Premier League, please let me know. Gareth Bale has not played up to par on his return to Tottenham Hotspurs either. So that's what I'm afraid of. That Paul Pogba, a signing of Zidane, comes to Madrid and flops like he is doing right now at Manchester United. I don't know if it's because of his attitude. I don't know what, but um, you know, he's not playing up to par. So that's my thoughts on Paul Pogba. Coming here. Um, is he gonna be the guy that can play well, and if he and with good attitude? That is my main thing. He needs to play with a good attitude, and with heart. Not saying to the media when you're at Manchester United, oh, well, I want to, it's my dream to, because, it's my dream to play for Real Madrid. I'm playing for Manchester United now, but my dream is to play for Real Madrid under Zinedine Zidane. No, that's not the right attitude. When you're at another club, you need to say, I'm here now. Please, move. Let's move on. But no. So that's number one. Number two. Do we have this? Does Real Madrid have the salary cap? I spoke about the salary cap, 313,000 euros that Real Madrid has in cap space. Real Madrid probably needs to sell more players to make that happen. Real Madrid, Camavinga, Szoboszlai, Kylian Mbappe, they're not coming cheap. I'll tell you that much. Real Madrid needs to, unload. And of course, since we're talking about, transfer rumors or, transfer rumors and stuff like that and sales, Sergio Ramos wants a new deal. He wants to, the deal right now that's put on the table is a 2-year deal. 12 million euros or 12,000. I have to, again, I'll put everything down in the description below. He wants, more money. So, will Real Madrid have the salary cap to keep these guys here at Madrid? When we don't even know if Zidane, Szoboszlai, and Paul Pogba are Zidane guys. So if Zidane isn't, here past this week after the results for this Borussia Mönchengladbach and the Atletico Madrid match, I say don't even waste your time. Yes, I know, like I said, Real Madrid, is decimated by injuries. Having these guys would be helpful. And they're younger as well than the one we got with Toni Kroos, who's 31, and Modric, who is 35. But Real Madrid doesn't have the salary cap. So if Zidane isn't gonna be here, then what's the point? Don't bother. Try to find cheaper options. So that is my take on it, guys. What do you guys think? Should Real Madrid sign Paul Pogba, Szoboszlai? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and I will be back later tonight talking about the Washington football team. Alright, guys. Peace.